Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Steve with Rake and Profit at rakeandprofit.com, coming back to you with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be starting a series called The Clothing Classroom. And pretty much what that is it's going to be me and you looking at eBay, checking out completed listings, seeing what's selling, and learning together some new brands, talking about what they're selling for, and also starting to dig a little bit deeper and checking out some particular styles within a certain brand that sell for really good cash. So join me on this series and learn together about how you can start making some really good cash buying and selling clothes. So with that being said, let's get started. First brand is called Brioni, and it's a very high-class Italian brand. Very nice. I've sold these actually a few times, and they sell anywhere between $25 to upwards of $100 or more, depending on what you find. The dress shirts usually sell between $40 to $80 from my experience. And the polo shirts, if you come across them, they usually sell around there too. Maybe a little less, but very quick sale. Nice Italian brand. Keep your eye out for Brioni. Next item is a Levi's denim jacket. And these things are worth a lot of money the older they get, especially the vintage ones. I mean, if you find them from the 50s or 60s, you're talking a lot of money. The one in front of you is actually from the 80s, and it's a denim trucker jean jacket. And this one sold for $82. I've sold more of the modern ones recently, maybe from the 90s, early 2000s, for about $20 to $40. Just a nice piece of clothing and a really nice sale. All right, if you don't know about the bear stuff in regards to Polo by Ralph Lauren, well, now you know. These things sell really well. If you find the dress shirts with the little bear on the pocket, $20 to $40 all day long. And in front of you is actually a t-shirt with the Ralph Lauren bear on it, golf style. And this one sold for $19.99 plus $7 to ship. And I mean, t-shirts, you can get them for $1 or $2. So a lot of good profit if you find the bear on the Ralph Lauren stuff. Here's a brand that I've never bought or sold before, but I was doing a lot of research and came across it, so I wanted to share it with you. The brand is Southern Tide, and as you can see, it's got the little fish on it. These things are selling for really good money, anywhere between $25 upwards to $50 to $60. Not sure if you're going to be able to find them in your local thrift store, but if you do come across this brand, Southern Tide with the little fish on it, definitely pick it up. These things are selling really nice. Here's a brand that I've sold several times. Shout out to Hart's Motor Company for putting me onto this a few months ago. Vineyard Vines. Very, very nice polo shirts. You will find these in your thrift store. Usually sell these between $25 and $40 all day long. Excellent company, a fast-growing company, and just a nice made quality brand. Good shirts. Keep your eye out for that. Here's a brand, a European brand, a British style brand. Not sure if you're going to find these in the States, but Fred Perry is the brand. Never come across this before, but these things are selling really well, and they could go upwards to over $100 for these polo shirts or for some of the vintage dress shirts. So keep your eye out for that logo, Fred Perry. This one sold for $33 plus $6 to ship. Fred Perry. Check this out. This is cool. This is a Tommy Hilfiger, and I told you we were going to dig deeper into the styles and what sells for good cash, and this is a fine example. Tommy Hilfiger doesn't sell that well for me, but look at this. I mean, look at the design on this. It's got the American flag on it. It's really sharp looking, really stands out. And if you could ever find anything that really looks really cool, even if it's not the best brand, pick it up because it's going to sell really well. This is Tommy Hilfiger, like I said, and this sold for $31 plus $7 to ship. Wow. Check this out, a vintage Nike polo shirt. $122 plus $18 to ship. I'm telling you, some of this vintage Nike stuff sells for big cash. Keep your eye out for that. And lastly, here's a vintage Johnson Woolen Mills. It's kind of like the old Pendletons, but they sell for a little less, but this one sold for $38. A very good vintage brand, 100% wool. Keep your eye out for Johnson. So that's it for the first series, or the first episode of The Clothing Classroom. Hopefully you learned a few good things, a few new brands, and put some new ideas in your memory banks for when you're out at the thrift stores, auctions, yard sales, so you can start really making some good cash buying and selling clothes. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my new blog at rakeandprofit.com. Thanks for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.